This audio is to help you with mind-reading assumptions, to let them drift away. Find a quiet place where you can sit or lie down comfortably. Let this be a moment just for you, to let go of the noise in your mind, to quiet the judgments, and to gently release the assumptions that create tension and anxiety. Close your eyes if you like. Take a breath in and let it out slowly. Let your shoulders drop. Allow your jaw to loosen. Feel the ground beneath you. Supported, steady. Begin to follow the natural rhythm of your breath. Inhale and exhale. Let each breath be an invitation to soften, to release the need to figure everything out, to stop carrying other people's thoughts in your own mind. Notice any tension in your body, your forehead, your neck, your stomach. Breathe into those places. Let them know it's safe to let go. Imagine you are standing in a quiet, open field just before sunrise. The air is still. All around you, a soft fog lingers, thick enough to blur the details of what lies ahead, but light enough to let you know the world is still there, waiting. And around you are small wisps of fog. These represent your assumptions. Thoughts like, he thinks I'm annoying, she should have known I was upset, they must think I'm not good enough. Watch as each wisp of fog rises and floats in front of you. You don't need to fight it, just notice it. And say gently, that's just a thought. Each time you say those words, the fog begins to lift. You don't need to carry these thoughts. You don't need to be sure what others are thinking. You only need to be here with your breath, your body, your awareness. Think of a recent moment when you felt anxious because of someone else's behavior. Maybe they didn't respond the way you wanted. Maybe they didn't notice you were upset. Let the moment come to mind, but don't relive it. Just observe it like watching a scene in a play. Ask yourself, what was I assuming in that moment? Did I believe they should know what I wanted without me saying anything? Did I assume I knew what they were thinking? Was I filling in the blanks with my own fears? Now try to imagine at least one other explanation. Something kinder, something more neutral. Hold both possibilities in your mind, your original assumption and the new one. Then gently let both go. Return to your breath. Inhale and exhale. Repeat quietly to yourself, I don't have to know what others are thinking. I can ask for what I need. I can let go of assumptions. I am present with what is real, not what I imagine. I am learning to trust myself. As you stand in this field, bring to mind a recent moment when you assumed what someone else was thinking or feeling. Not to judge yourself, just to observe. Picture it as a shape within the fog, vague, unclear. Notice what happens in your body as you recall it. Tightness in the chest, a knot in the stomach. Let yourself feel it for just a moment without pushing it away. Now take a breath, and with the exhale, gently say to yourself, I don't have to know what they're thinking. I can be curious instead of certain. And as you say those words, notice the fog begins to thin just slightly. You start to make out more of your surroundings. The outlines of trees, a path ahead, the sky beginning to brighten. You don't need to make the fog disappear all at once. Just notice how it lifts, little by little, with each breath of awareness. Let's try another. Think of a time when you wanted someone to understand what you needed, but didn't say it out loud. Maybe you hoped they would just know. Maybe you felt hurt when they didn't respond the way you wished. Bring that memory into the scene. Again, no judgment, just notice. What did you expect? What didn't you say? Now take a breath and gently remind yourself. They can't see through the fog in my mind. I can choose to speak clearly. And as you say that, the fog again lifts a bit more. Shapes become clearer. You can see the horizon. Light filters through. Each time you let go of the need for certainty, each time you soften an assumption, you give yourself room to see more clearly. And you give others the chance to meet you in clarity. You give them a chance to meet your needs. Let's rest here in the clearing. Let your breath be easy and natural now. Let the light settle around you. You're not in a rush. You're not in danger. You are simply present with your breath, your awareness, and the soft lifting of mental fog. If your mind wanders back to assumptions, gently bring it back here. Say again, I don't need to be certain. I can be open. I can wait and see. Stay with that openness. Stay with the breath. Before we end, take a moment to appreciate your willingness to question the mind's stories. You don't have to force clarity. Just being aware is enough to shift the fog. Take one final breath. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, bring gentle movement to your fingers, your toes, and return to your space, bringing with you a bit more openness and calm.